Hello guys, how's everybody doing? It's a little hot, right? But we're gonna have fun, okay? Let me set up the kids. This is the first time we participate in this type of event, and we're grateful to be invited. So they're a little bit nervous, so okay, you got it? Okay, thank you for giving us the opportunity to participate in such a great event like this Korean festival. My name is Mr. Reyes, and I'm the instructor of a Taekwondo dojan here in Orlando. It's called Do Martial Arts Taekwondo, and we are the only dojan here in Orlando that is certified by the International Taekwondo Federation, or ITF. Okay? I opened the school like 2 years ago because I wanted to introduce something different that what people see like in the Olympics and other schools here in Central Florida. Our Taekwondo is a little bit different because our Taekwondo teaches the traditional Taekwondo, which is created and named by the General Choi Hong-hee. That's how the Taekwondo started, and then after that it split it in different other arts. Our Taekwondo is different because it's emphasized in self-defense. So it's really for everyone. But since we have children like age of 5 years old, we use those tools of the traditional style to improve their discipline, their self-esteem, their self-control, and the perseverance. Okay, it's a lot to go through when you practice this martial art. We help our students, your children, to overcome a lot of obstacles in life. And we create leaders to fight, sadly, the bully that's going on this generation. So without further ado, what you're going to see today is just a short demonstration on a few aspects of our style. Okay, we're going to start with something we call patterns or tools. Okay, okay. Nikita, everybody, turn it. Okay, the patterns or tools in Korean help the students to develop confidence, help their balance, improve their memory and their defense, and bring them closer to the history of Korea. One of the differences that we have in ITF is that each pattern have a certain amount of movements, and each pattern have a Korean history behind it. The student not only needs to learn these movements, but also learn their meaning and their functionality. What you will see right now is called Chonji tool, and it will be performed by Kayla, Anthony, and Daniel. Chonji tool. Go. Like I mentioned before, each pattern has a meaning. Right now, Chonji means heaven and earth, and it's the first pattern learned by the student. It contains 19 movements, which represent 10 color belts and 9 black belts on our ranking system. Okay. Okay, the next thing we teach the students, of course, a part of Taekwondo is some kicks, any martial art, right? So, make 2 lines. The guys, facing this way. Yeah, facing this way. Okay. From here. All the way back. Kicks or chagi. In Korean, help the student push their bodies and minds to movement that they feel difficult at the beginning, but it becomes natural after a few months. When General Choi Hong-hee named the martial arts Taekwondo, he wanted to have a meaning. Then Te means foot, Kwon means fist, and Do means the way. So literally means the way of the foot and the fist. To perform this basic kick, the student have to train for months, learn certain stretch and stretching exercise in order to achieve what you're going to see here. Not every student can achieve full flexibility, but since ITF Taekwondo is more about the self-defense, this is why it's a martial art that anyone can practice, including children and adults.
Double look at your feet. Hut. Four. Up, check. Going forward. Up, check. See, duck. Two up, check. Two audio check. Ready? See, duck. Two up, check. Two audio check. Two doki check. Ready? See, duck. Two up checking, two dolio checking, two doki checking, two yinugi. Ready? See, go!
Fine.
Yeah. Nope. Next. One, Louis Julio checking. One, Timio up checking. One, Timio Dolio checking. Ready? See, check. Timio Dolio. Go, next. Go. Good job, guys. And then,
They make it look very easy, right? It's not. Okay, so that's another aspect that we teach in Taekwondo. Go ahead and line up, guys. Okay. We're gonna dismiss the kids because now we're gonna go into a little more serious part of the our style. So, guys, ready? Good. Okay. To the side. Give a big of applause to the kids, right? Okay, I mentioned when we do the patterns on the tools, while they teach them a lot of memory, they have to learn a lot of movements and everything. They also have some functionality. I'm going to have one of my students, Nikita, to demonstrate one pattern, okay? A pattern is a combination of offense and defense moves that teach the student not only for the physical and mental benefit, but also for the functionality of the movements. What you will see now is the pattern called Chumu. Like I mentioned as well, Chumu was the name given to the great admiral Ji Sun Sing. The reason the pattern ends with a left hand attack is to symbolize the regrettable death, having no chance to show his loyalty to the king. So each pattern, each movement has a meaning. Jimmy. So as you can see, the patterns get a little more complicated from the white belt all the way to the red belts and then black belts, okay? So now we're gonna move on to, I had to attack my student. We're gonna now represent the same pattern that you just see. Normally these patterns are done for tournaments, that way you can see the precision, the flexibility, the cleanness of the pattern, but any attack that you see here, the kicks, can be utilized in real life, okay? And we're gonna try to demonstrate that a little bit. So it's not gonna look as pretty as what you guys just see.
Are you?
Okay, last but not least, another part of ITF Taekwondo is the power. Okay, the power is one of the main aspects of ITF Taekwondo. While the students learn how to use their hands and legs to attack or defend, they also learn how to generate power with minimal effect, or minimal effort, I should say. I would like to talk a bit about these wooden boards. There are special boards, yes. The reason I mention it because I watch a lot of YouTube videos, I go to a lot of blogs, and I see when people say, well, the board never gonna kick you back. And those boards are fake. You know, they're easy to break, okay? They're a little bit easy. They're made of a white pine wood, which is a little bit more, less resistance than a regular construction board or a furniture board, okay? But just to give you an idea, even though that they're a little bit softer than a regular board, each one of this each board had the same resistance of a human rib. Okay? So if they can break the one board, they can break a rib. Okay? So I want to have one of the audience so you can try those boards. Who wants to be a volunteer? Anyone? Him? Okay, that's good. Come here. How did it feel? It was easy, hard, easy, right? Yeah, so it's easy. So, but like I mentioned, the resistance of one of those boards is the same as the rib. I mean, you know that when you get hit in the rib, and anyone had that experience, it hurts. It hurts a lot, okay? So we're gonna demonstrate now a little bit of power on our Taekwondo. Okay, that will be the end of our demonstration. There's a lot more to learn in ITF Taekwondo, from not only punching and kicking, but also a lot of discipline to the kids, a lot of exercise. So it will be a good sport or self-defense, even for kids or adults. I want to mention one thing. Why do I say adults, even though that you see them do all these kicks and make it simple? Another aspect that I hear or read a lot online is they confuse our style with the Olympic style, which is the one that you see in the Olympics all the time, and the one where they can jump like 10 feet high and break like a bunch of boards. That's amazing. I cannot do that. But like we said, we concentrate more on the self-defense part. So one difference, so you have it in your mind, the difference between the ITF and a regular Taekwondo is, while we can kick the head, our purpose is not to do that, because it's self-defense. Okay? It's self-defense. So what do we do to kick the head? We break the knee. Okay? We break the knee and we bring the person down, and then we can kick the head. Okay? So anyone adult can do it, because the maximum height that we want adult that have never done Taekwondo or any martial arts is this height. Okay? That's it. Just to hurt someone, okay? But defend yourself. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Kamsahamnida, and have a great day today.